Think you've got what it takes to figure us out? I dare you to try.
In this week's episode, we're gonna actually recap everything that's happened, who's been unmasked, and Kyle's predictions, which is really just foreseeing the future because Kyle is amazing as per usual. Hi, I'm Mel.
And I'm Kyle.
And welcome to the Town Recap Show. All right, you guys, this week we are talking all things The Masked Singer. Now, actually, there is no The Masked Singer new episode this week because apparently the World Series is more important. Kyle, I don't agree with this.
Let's just hope that it doesn't go to Game 7 and screw this up again next week.
Exactly.
We need Masked Singer back.
Hopefully the Masked Singer will be back next week, but if not, that's okay because the Masked Singer recap show is still here. Now, let's get into it. The people that we already know that have been, well, the characters that we already know have been officially unmasked is Ice Cream, which is?
Ninja.
Ninja.
Gamer! Twitch superstar and YouTuber and personal friend! What made you want to do The Masked Singer?
I just wanted to step outside my comfort zone, man, and my wife and I loved the season last year, so, you know, when the opportunity came and presented itself, we're like, yeah, let's just do it.
People don't know you as a singer, but you're known to kids and gamers and YouTube fans all over the world.
Yeah, I don't sing. Like, you know, I can, like, play video games and compete in front of people, but no way, dude. Like, I do not do this.
Hey, you did great, man. You did great.
Thank you.
Then we have Egg.
Johnny Weir.
Olympic figure skater, Johnny Weir, and fashion designer and television personality. It's great to see you, Johnny.
I have such a new appreciation for what it takes to sing and dance. And you know, we do like 45 seconds, but to remember a whole concert, so much renewed appreciation for singers and songwriters.
Oh, yeah. Well, we appreciate you. Now,
Panda.
Layla Ali.
I knew it! Undefeated boxing champion, Layla Ali! Daughter of the greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. So, what was it like being the Panda?
Oh my God, it was crazy. Just this suit, being hot, just singing through this mask. It was like, I feel like it couldn't hear me. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, I've always loved to sing, always been shy with singing, but it was fun to be able to perform without anyone knowing. I will say, this is the first time I've ever lost something like this. So my heart, yeah, I was like.
She's undefeated. She's an undefeated boxer.
It was very humbling, but it's been fun.
And Eagle.
Dr. Drew.
Yes.
Dr. Drew!
There he is! There he is! You are so sexy, Drew.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You look amazing. Well, you should have put me through.
So we have these.
Skeleton.
Skeleton, yes, Skeleton was actually just revealed as well, and it was Paul Schaefer.
Paul Schaefer.
Which was actually the first person that you had predicted and you were correct about. Like, I mean, you're always correct, but officially shown that you were correct.
Yeah, well, we're 1 for 1 so far this season.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you'll have all of them. Now, let's get into who Kyle has unmasked already on the Masked Singer recap show here. So, Kyle, I'm going to list a few, and you just let us know who you believe those characters are.
Do it.
We have the Flamingo.
Adrienne Bailon Houghton.
We have Black Widow.
That's Raven Simone. Another cheetah girl.
Another cheetah girl. Butterfly.
Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child.
Yes. Thingamajig.
Victor Oladipo.
Flower.
Patti LaBelle.
And Rottweiler.
And Chris Daughtry.
Yes. You see, let us know in the comments below, you guys, if you agree with Kyle still, or you just want to go against the grain and be wrong. I like to be right, so I'm sticking with you, Kyle. But you know what, Kyle? I feel like there's been a lot of discussion that people are questioning the whole aspect of the Super Bowl statement that they said about the Masked Singer contestants. What can you give us some elaboration on that?
Yeah, and so this is something that I've seen come up a lot, and I've done some digging, and it's interesting because when the Masked Singer first started promoting this new season, it said that the contestants had 7 Super Bowl appearances, but then later on we saw a video that said 5. And so it's kind of unclear whether it's 5 or 7, but if it is 5, we have those 5 appearances.
Yes.
And so the first one is Patti LaBelle's halftime show.
One.
Another one was the Destiny's Child halftime show, where obviously Michelle Williams.
2.
Another one was the Blues Brothers did a halftime show as well, and Paul Schaefer was there because he was like one of their musical directors.
3.
Also, I think it was just this last year, it might have been the year before, or yeah, it was in 2018, I believe. Johnny Weir hosted one of the Super Bowl pre-shows.
4.
And so that's another one. And then the fifth one we found, and this, it's kind of hard to tell if this is actually, counts towards it or not. But it's worth noting that Ninja was just in a Super Bowl commercial.
I think you're completely right. I think the Masked Singer, what they did is try to throw us off, because automatically people are thinking, is that a football player? They're thinking all the contestants are probably football players. But, I think they're more slick this season in how they're making their clues.
Yeah, I mean, even last year, I remember when Gladys Knight gave a clue about how many Grammys she had, and it was more than, the number that Gladys Knight had, and it ended up, being that she was including, her grandma, who she called Grammy.
I think they just really want to throw us off, but that will not stop you from predicting who those people are. Let us know in the comments below if you agree on these 5 Super Bowl guesses that Kyle has made. But also, we're going to go into our comment of the week, which is actually going to lead into who we're unmasking this week on the Masked Singer recap. All right, so this week's comment comes from, Vaneem Chill, who says, do Penguin and Tree. These 2 are the only ones that I don't agree with everyone's guesses. Now, the Penguin and the Tree has been causing a commotion all over social media. People want to know who these people are. Now, Kyle, would you like to unmask one of them for us, please, today?
Yeah, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, so we will start with just unmasking the Penguin.
Okay, let's get into it. Who do you think the Penguin is?
All right. The Penguin is Sherri Shepherd.
Sherri Shepherd. You know what? I have to say I totally agree with you, just because her singing voice and her talking voice is the same thing. And give us the tea, Kyle. Why do you think it's Sherri Shepherd?
All right, so let's go through all the clues. In the clues, she said that she was very expressive, and that's in her DNA. And of course, Sherri Shepherd is a very opinionated person.
Yes.
Then she goes, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to take this.
She was on The View for many years, which leads to the second clue, which was about the Penguin talking on TV about her career being over. And that can be, when she was let go from The View, so kind of playing off that. Next, we saw a hit list that she had, which included a classroom bully, a comedy club owner, Hollywood casting director, exes, the press, and herself. And, some of these just line up perfectly. I mean, comedy club owner kind of pointed towards a comedian. Exes, Sherri Shepherd has been divorced a few times.
A few times, you guys.
And so the press and, all these things just kind of line up for her. Next, this is kind of an obscure one, but in the mirror that the Penguin was in front of, we saw a picture of Queen Rania of Georgia. That was the person who was in the photos. And Sherri Shepherd actually had a show as a character on 30 Rock called The Queen of Georgia.
Yes, that's so true.
So, there we go. Next, she said permissions. She doesn't need a permission slip in her clues package, and she actually wrote a book called Permission Slips, Every Woman's Guide to Giving Herself a Break.
What a good way to promo yourself.
I know, right? Next, we saw a few signs when she was doing the march at the end of her clues. And the first one said Jesus came first, and we know that Sherri Shepherd is a Christian. And there was another one that said, I'm not your secretary. And Sherri Shepherd actually was a legal secretary before she started her career as an actress and comedian.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's some really good tea, Kyle. I mean...
Yeah, and then we have one last one, and that's in the super sneak peek. We saw a bunch of wigs that the Penguin was wearing, and Sherri Shepherd actually has a wig line.
Oh, I thought it was all the hairstyles that she switches up and she thinks she's me, but I mean, you know what?
Too.
I think, Kyle, you have hit it on the nail, you guys. If you think that the Penguin is Sherri Shepherd and you like to be right like Kyle and myself, let us know in the comments below. If you disagree, let us know why too, so we can find out why you're wrong and correct you, because that's what we're going to do. Kyle, you are amazing. I mean, this is why we love you as our talent recap detective. You guys stay tuned, because if for some reason the World Series continues, we will still have a recap show unmasking somebody else. So let us know in the comments who you want to be unmasked. Kyle, let everybody know where they can find you on social.
Yeah, you can find me at Montplaisir on Instagram and Twitter.
And you can find me, _Melbay, on anything, basically. And please make sure you follow Talent Recap on all social media platforms. It's Talent Recap. You should be subscribed. And I think it's time for us to go. Right, Kyle?
Let's go.
And that's our Talent Recap. Hold on. Have you subscribed to Talent Recap yet? Click the subscribe button below and make sure you join the Talent Recap fam and join the conversation in the comments below.